As we move over to our Seattle Sounders here, over the past week, played in Real Salt Lake at Rio Tinto Stadium, a stadium that they have not won in since 2011, and that streak would continue as on March 6th. On the road there, the Sounders would lose that game by a score of 0-1. So no player of the game there. That was a very interesting game because as we hit the 43-minute mark in that match, the game had to be delayed due to inclement weather. There was a thunderstorm in the area. The game got pushed. The game started at 3 o'clock Pacific time, and we were looking at potentially restarting at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Lightning strike pushes you back another 30 minutes. Thought we were going to start at 5:30. Another lightning strike pushes us back to 6 o'clock. So that was an odd game. Seattle would have to come back once that game restarted, play the 2 minutes. It's just end at the 43 minutes, 45 minutes is where the half ends. Play the 2 minutes and then go back in the locker room for halftime. So yes, that happened. This bizarre break right after halftime into the second half. Real Salt Lake would get a quick goal off of some sloppy defense, and Seattle would never be able to really muster much of a dangerous chance and obviously not be able to equalize. So Seattle has not won on the road in Real Salt Lake since 2011. That is a streak that I'm sure the team would like to end. Looking into injury news, 4 players missed the March 6th match in Real Salt Lake: Josh Atencio, Jimmy Madranda, Raul Ruiz-Diaz, and Andrew Thomas. And I just got word just a few minutes before we started recording that both Raul Ruiz-Diaz and Will Bruin will not be available for the Tuesday game against Club Leon that we will look at and looking ahead here in just a second. So obviously some concern there. Raul, one of the best forwards in all of Major League Soccer, and obviously a critical part of this offensive unit for the Sounders, and not having him again for potentially an extended period of time is dangerous and concerning, I would say, just because of the way that Seattle has looked, not being able to win games. Whatever is going on with the Seattle Sounders, not being able to win games when you've got all that talent, when you've got the coaching staff that you do, it's a concern. So we will continue to look at that and see if Raul is getting back. I know that the initial report after the Nashville game was that Raul was supposed to be able to go. There was hope that he would be able to go by that March 8th match against Club Leon in that rematch of the 2021 CONCACAF Champions League final, but that's not going to happen. So the Sounders sit at a 0-win, 0-draw, 2-loss record, which is tied for last in the league. It's 2 games into the season, yes, but it's still disappointing start to the year. Looking ahead as we check over here, the Sounders will play that CONCACAF quarterfinals game against Club Leon March 8th here in Seattle with a 7 o'clock start. It is technically 7:06 is when it's listed as a start time. That is at Lumen Field. I know the tickets are available, I believe, so go and check that out if you're interested in attending a home match on that game. It's a big game. Because Brian Schmetzer, head coach Brian Schmetzer, has always said this club is looking to win every game that it plays in. And then the other game of the week for the Sounders is March 12th versus the LA Galaxy with a 12:30 o'clock start time. That is also an important game because, one, it's LA and there's a little bit of a rivalry there, but also you're looking to get your first win in MLS play.